ago, I was acting as a carer for my mother who developed Alzheimer's. Applying for the benefits, I actually went to the carer centre, because that's an art form. Applying for things like disability living allowance and all that kind of stuff is an art form, because you make that wrong quarter sentence, you're not getting it. You need to be connected enough to know that that stuff's there, and that's hard because you think, right, who do I go and see about this issue? I sought help from Carers Society, sought help from Disability Sheffield, so I worked for them. They helped with the form filling. There was a succession of care package. There was a whole series of people. And I was repeating exactly the same story, which is a strange thing. I mean, wouldn't it be a good idea if they actually had the notes? If that first person you met said, I think we're going to need the social worker, we need the care worker, we need, the benefits person, we need the doctor. I think what it is departments where you get the departments do not talk to each other. In fact, a couple of them phoned me afterwards. Now, hang on, if you found that one of your clients was dead, wouldn't it be a good idea if you actually got told that one of your clients was dead? Who's not telling who? So obviously not sending emails to each other, are they? The main sadness was, as soon as my mother died, there was nothing. There was no, right, how are you feeling? This is an organisation you can call if you're having a serious trouble. I just got, well, you finished your job now, you can go back to live. I must have saved the state many thousands of pounds looking after my mum for 3 or 4 years. I was able to get carer's allowance, but I'm no longer a carer, so I don't get the carer's allowance. We were also reliant on my dad's pension, that disappeared as well. So I ended up living in a fairly large Edwardian semi on a part-time wages, which I found increasingly hard to live on. There was no intermediate bit and saying, well, we could ease you through this. The other part of my story is I have CP, cerebral palsy, and I have fairly minimal cerebral palsy. I can walk, I can talk, I can do all sorts of things, but there are lots of things I can't do physically. For instance, I can't do fiddly jobs if the lighting goes in a certain place, and if I can't immediately fix it, I'll do without it. I use a torch. And I actually know where I am. I know exactly where I am. I need some kind of social housing, some kind of easily accessible housing. And one of the main problems is the concept of social housing tends to be a one-size-fits-all. We aren't like that. None of us are like that. We all have needs. How would you tick box me? I can walk, I can do all sorts of other stuff, but there are lots of stuff I can't do. And there's a lot of stuff I might need a little bit of help with. I had arguments with my dad many years ago and said, why don't you go and sign on? I said, I don't want to do that, I want to work. I've worked for the best part of 20 odd years. This is my 20th year of me working at Sonic Jobs. And I genuinely feel sometimes that I'm being punished for working. I'm being punished for being independent.